Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela Effect video for you guys. I love the Mandela Effect. I still do thoroughly enjoy getting shook by it. It's been years, like almost a decade, that I've been making these videos. You guys still seem to like them, so I'm here for it. You guys constantly send me Mandela Effects, tag me in them on TikTok. Like, honestly, I love it. I think it's hilarious when I watch a TikTok and they're like, the craziest Mandela Effect, the Berenstein Bears, and I'm like, girl, where were you 10 years ago? So it is kind of a struggle to find new ones, so that's why I don't get to do these videos that often. I always have like a running list in my notes app going of just different Mandela effects. So without further ado, let's get into the Mandela effects. We've genuinely got some crazy ones today, and ones that like actually made me feel sick to my stomach, so I love that. The first one I want to talk about is something that bothered me so much because I don't know, I actually didn't look up to see if this was a Mandela effect in the sense of like if other people had talked about it on Reddit. I was just at a pet store and I noticed it and I was like, wait, what? So a beta fish. I always remember beta being spelled like B-E-T-A. Simple. 100%. The little fighter fish. They were spelled B-E-T-A. I know it. Apparently beta, as in beta fish, has always been spelled like this. What do you mean? Why would there be two T's? What do you mean by that? Please let me know what you guys remember. If you also had beta fish as a kid, maybe I'm just illiterate. I don't know. Let me know. All right, the next Mandela effect is a Mandela effect that's been going all over TikTok, and JoJo Siwa actually talked about it. So apparently JoJo Siwa, she released the song Karma, and then people were accusing her of stealing the song. People vividly remember JoJo claiming that she wrote Karma herself. Like, this is like a vivid memory. People are like, I literally swear that I saw a video of her talking about how the lyrics were really hard for her and how the song really relates to her and blah blah blah. Apparently JoJo never said that, because the song Karma is taken, like not stolen, it's just like a sample where certain artists sometimes are given a song. I guess it's a Mandela effect that people remember JoJo saying that she wrote Karma herself. I don't know, I swear there was a video of JoJo talking about it because I remember being like, bitch.
I did not write Karma.
Okay.
But the funniest thing to me is I have seen online, I swear I've seen the video of her saying she wrote it. There is a video, I saw it. And now people are like, it must be a Mandela effect.
Stop.
And I'm like, I am a Mandela effect now. I am so honored. I've always wanted to be one of these. No, there's nothing out there of me being like, so when I wrote Karma, I was thinking this. I would never say that because I literally did not write it.
Let me know what you guys remember though. It seems like JoJo herself claims that this didn't happen, but she is aware of the Mandela effect, and apparently she's always wanted to be a Mandela effect. So congratulations, Miss Siwa. My Mandela effect is, where's your ponytail? All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I have seen this so many times, and every time I see it, I get shocked by it. Like, where I'm like, no, and I have to look it up. And it's always that I'm wrong. I remember Alexa Pina Vega being Lava Girl in Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And apparently this is a common misconception. Why did we all just literally imagine Alexa Pina Vega to be there? Like, I understand she was a Spy Kid, super cool, but like, she was Lava Girl. Taylor Dooley. I feel like her and Alexa do kind of look similar, but I swear I remember it being Alexa. Like, I actually need you to let me know because that actually upsets me. All right, speaking of old Disney, so many of you guys on like a bunch of childhood ruining conspiracy videos when I talk about Disney, or just in general in my DMs and shit, so many of you asked me to talk about this, which is so strange to me because I do not remember this whatsoever. I'm just gonna say it. But a lot of people remember Raven Simone being pregnant in like 2007 and having a kid. I don't remember that at all. I do remember there being a video of Orlando Brown saying that he got Raven pregnant.
Yeah, my thing is, I have a baby with Raven. Nobody knows that.
But he was just a little, cuckoo-cuckoo. Like, that didn't happen. I mean, I don't think. But apparently a lot of you guys claim to remember that Raven was pregnant, and I don't see it. I don't. Let me know what you guys think, though. All right, the next one really, really upset me because I love the Santa Claus movies featuring Tim Allen. My favorite Christmas movies honestly are probably those. First one, the first movie. When the Santa Claus falls off the roof and Scott Calvin and Charlie run out, what type of house do you think that Scott Calvin lives in? Because to me, it's always been like a freestanding, like standalone regular house. Yeah, he's always lived in a townhouse. I just feel like I would have noticed this. I was a very attentive child. I liked to look at random details of stuff, and I have never noticed in my life that that's a townhouse. There is no way. I feel like it looks different. I don't remember like the blue colored doors. I need help because this has to be a Mandela effect or I'm losing my mind. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about might be Berenstain Bears level for me. As a kid, I really fucked with Wii Sports. I liked it more than Wii Fit because Wii Fit would tell me I was obese, so like I wasn't down to hear that every day as a 7-year-old, so I would fuck with Wii Sports, you know? And I always remember whenever that game ends, there's this screen pops up and the voice says, "You win." The fucking Wii Sports voice never spoke at the end of a Wii Sports game. What the hell do you mean by that? I can hear so vividly, like, in the voice of the Wii Sports person saying, "You win." They've never done that. That's not a part of the game. It's never been a part of the game. It just shows the "You win" screen with some, like, little music. That's it. What the fuck do you mean by that? Like, what do you actually mean by that? Because that, I just got chills. I really need to hear you guys' thoughts on this one. I feel like we're gonna consensus agree that that's actually just fucking nuts. So clearly I can hear "You win." I actually feel crazy. I literally feel nuts. I know that it said that though. Another thing from my childhood that I was quite passionate about, and this could be why the Wii Fit considered me to be obese, was because I loved Hawaiian Punch, which is straight up pure sugar. Like that shit never even gets cold in the fridge because of how much sugar there is in it. Like it just feels never cold enough. Always remember the little Hawaiian Punch dude on the logo, kind of looking like Chucky from Rugrats. Like he was always a ginger. Am I right? Wrong. He has never been a ginger. He literally has brown hair. He's just wearing a red hat. The fuck is that? Never. I have never seen that in my life, and I feel like I would have, like, we would have noticed if it was a hat or not. Like, it's not like we see this Hawaiian Punch logo from somewhere far away. You're looking at it up close. If you remember a hat, fuck you. No, you don't. You're literally a liar. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with Tweedledee and Tweedledum from Alice in Wonderland. I liked Alice in Wonderland as a kid, nothing crazy, but what's weird to me is that I really have strong memories of Alice in Wonderland from a older, like when I was like 15 or 16, I was in a ballet performance and the whole theme of the show was Alice in Wonderland. And there was this one dance with Tweedledee and Tweedledum and they wore like the little Tweedledee and Tweedledum outfits, and so I feel like I can attest that their fucking hats had little propellers on them. 100%, right? Like little propellers, they're Tweedledee and Tweedledum, super cute. That's the vibe. They've always just had flags on their hats. Like why? Actually, why? The propeller was cute. She was giving... What is a flag doing for me right now? Nothing. Again, like I said, the costumes in my dance recital, they definitely had propellers. Like, I swear if I could go back and, like, look for pictures of that, that would be great because, I don't know. And I want to see, like, Halloween costumes with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're giving the propellers. Why would they do that? I always think Halloween costumes are one of the most important, like, proofs of Mandela effects because to this day, it makes no sense to me that someone would be getting a costume to play a specific character for Halloween or whatever the case, and they do it wrong. Like, that makes no sense to me. The next two Mandela effects have to do with Cinderella. The Cinderella movies, when you picture Cinderella, do you picture her like this where you can see her ear? I always remember her having an ear because why wouldn't she have ears? I can't even process how wrong it looks like to see her hair covering her ears. That's not right. Why? The next is personal because this has to do with Disney World, and I love Disney World. I grew up in Florida, so I've been to Disney World quite a few times, and I have always known this castle as Cinderella's castle. Cinderella's castle. It is the castle from the Cinderella movie. That is always what I thought, but apparently it is just called Cinderella Castle because it is not actually Cinderella's castle. It is just a castle that was named in honor of Cinderella. Even seeing it on a Disney World map is just giving me the ick right now because that, I swear there was an apostrophe S. I swear that it's the castle from the Cinderella movie. Like, that's why it exists. But it's just not. It's just some random castle and they were like, Cinderella. Like, what? There is a Muppet movie, iconic, called Muppets in Space. Muppets in Space, right? Wrong. It's always been Muppets from space. The Muppets quite literally go to space. Like, yes, they're finding out that Gonzo's, like, species is from space, but they go to space. It's Muppets in Space. Why would it be Muppets from space? That's never not a thing. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about is a meme, which memes are very personal to me because I quote them so often. But there is, of course, the wee wee baguette meme. Everybody knows it. And the girl who is behind the wee wee baguette made a video about how everyone remembers the wee wee baguette video being under the Eiffel Tower, but it never was.
Oui, oui, baguette. Bisous.
The fact that so many people remember it like that as a Mandela effect that she had to make an actual video being like, no, it really was not under the Eiffel Tower is crazy. I always remember the Volvo logo looking like this, but apparently it has always had this ominous arrow. Never seen that. And I've seen a Volvo. It might not be a car that I see all the time, but I feel like I know damn well that it's not a little arrow because then it just male like gender sign. Why would they make that the fucking logo for a Volvo? Like, Volvo's a girl. Like, she gives girl, like, that's just her vibe. But let me know what you guys remember. If you drive a Volvo, that would be helpful. All right, the last Mandela effect I want to talk about before we talk about some emojis. My favorite show was Hey Arthur as a kid, although that's a Mandela effect we have talked about, is that it's not called Hey Arthur, it's just called Arthur, which a lot of people are like, you're mixing it up with Hey Arnold, and I'm like, no, I never gave a fuck about Hey Arnold is the thing. I loved Arthur though. My parents used to say I was DW. Honestly, I still kind of get that sometimes by them when I'm just being like unhinged. They'll be like, fucking DW ass bitch. I can't argue, and she's also very iconic, so like I'm gonna take it where I can get it. But regardless, I always remember the theme song saying, what a wonderful kind of day, hey, where we can learn to laugh and play and get along with each other. The lyrics have always been, where we can learn to work and play. They're not working. They don't have jobs. They're literally kids. Why would they be working and playing? What do you mean by that? It sounds so cursed when I hear the theme song. Like, I actually thought this was a joke when I first saw this Mandela effect. I was like, there is no goddamn way, but apparently there is. Apparently there's a way. All right, there's some emoji Mandela effects that I want to talk about. I know people are gonna get mad at me for this one because this is one that does exist. I just don't remember it existing, and it technically hasn't existed for too long. It came out in 2022. But that's like 2 years ago at this point. I feel like I would have seen this bitch by then. What the hell is this like angel wing emoji? I have never seen that in my life. I've seen this emoji plenty of times. What? Just a singular angel wing? Never. When did they make a fucking Victoria's Secret angel wing? Because I've never seen that. This next one does not exist. And I swear I have seen it, I have used it. In my heart of hearts, this emoji has always existed. An igloo. I can see it so perfectly. I feel like I've known, like it's giving robber emoji. Like I know that existed. It has never existed. There's never been an igloo. I don't know why there's not. Honestly, that makes me sick to my stomach. I swear emojis are, first of all, disappearing, but also popping out of nowhere, because I was about to talk about the water bottle emoji. I always remember there being like a little water bottle emoji. I feel like it was blue like writing, but then it had like a red cap. In my head it looks like this. I swear that existed. I swear I've used it before. Never has existed, but I was checking on like the emoji like Wikipedia page to make sure that it didn't exist. I type in bottle. The fuck is this lotion bottle? What? There's no way that exists, and it has existed since 2018. There's no way. Right? Have you ever seen that? Because I don't know her. The last emoji I want to talk about that I really, really remember that doesn't exist at all anymore is the seahorse emoji. I swear I vividly remember the seahorse being like an orangey yellow color without shadow of a doubt. Doesn't exist anymore. She said bye. Personally, I hate that. I don't know. But either way, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you remember about these Mandela effects. And if you have any other Mandela effects that you want me to talk about, let me know as well. That is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And subscribe for new videos every week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.